This one I'm going to make just a little bit more than a minute, but I wanted to explain something. I just wanted to give a preview of how the UCG booklets are, but the reason I'm making this video slightly more than a minute is this is the type of material I got sucked in by. So I was born into the Worldwide Church of God. My family left eventually around the time I was 13, but we still followed Armstrongist principles. And then when I was 18 years old, it was this type of material that sucked me into the UCG. And let me show you why. In comparison to the booklets that come from the WCG, the booklets of the UCG are much more detailed, and it's not written by just one overlying figure. It's kind of a collective effort. The reason is there isn't one head honcho at the very top of the UCG. Unlike the WCG, the PKG, the PCG, the RCG, etc. So UCG content is a lot more sneaky. Because it has that guise of, oh, this is all what we're doing collectively. Don't get me wrong though, the UCG definitely has a top-down mentality as well. It's like the ministers still have a lot of power, all that stuff. But it is a lot more watered down than just one dictatorial figure. The way the UCG presents its material is very professional. I have to give it to them. And the really sneaky part is I really don't find that much that I disagree with, which is the worst part about it, because yeah, if I can agree with most of what they say, then it really makes it sneaky when the cult tactics come out. This material very much used to appeal to me in the past, and I thought this one was particularly interesting. Where the quote is in Galatians 3, the reason it's put there, and they put the curse of the law in quotes, is because this is what Joe Tkach Sr. talked about on December 24th, 1995. It was that particular reference that he was saying that the law was obsolete. The UCG was the first direct split after that sermon. It was very quick after that sermon, so for that reason, that's why I believe that reference is there. I would be willing to bet on it. But honestly, I have to say, again, giving credit where credit is due, it is very well made. But I have to say, if you ever come across UCG material, to be very, very careful because of how alluring it is. And this is just one booklet too. There are other booklets out there that get a bit more into the cult beliefs, but this is kind of a good example to see how it is different and distinct from old WCG booklets and other booklet collections like with the PCG. Yeah, the UCG definitely isn't like this, but the subtlety, in my opinion, can be equally dangerous.